Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. It's been 10 years since their first encounter. More than 10 years since their first encounter. I cannot wait to see Brock Lesnar get that win over Goldberg. Here we go. Uh-oh, Brock's going at him. Brock's going at him. Goldberg pushes him down like he's nothing, but hey, it's whatever. Goldberg is a beast. He's a monster. I can buy it. I can buy it.
No fear from Goldberg.
Wait, what?
Goldberg hit Lesnar with a spear.
A spear? Already?
Goldberg again with a spear.
Another one.
Two spears to Lesnar.
Ah, Brock's going to come back from this.
Lesnar can't
Brock, come on.
Goldberg again.
Goldberg.
Lesnar center of the ring. Goldberg's looking for a jackhammer.
Jackhammer?
With a jackhammer. A jackhammer to Lesnar. Here's the
No way.
Oh my God! Goldberg beat Brock.
What?
Monumental upset. After 12 years, Goldberg returns to the ring. It absolutely both. Goldberg said he had one last jackhammer, and that one last jackhammer was good enough to pin.
You know, I never really could get into the whole Goldberg character. I'm serious. Even when I was younger, I couldn't get into the whole unstoppable babyface character. I never could as a kid. Don't get me wrong. I was very impressionable. I love my John Cena's. I love my Jeff Hardys. I love just about every babyface WWE could throw at me. But guys like Goldberg, guys like Hulk Hogan, guys like the Ultimate Warrior. I know these are all older guys, but those kind of guys, those unstoppable babyfaces who always get the win, even John Cena to an extent. I never could get into those type of guys. I just couldn't. The unstoppable heel, the unstoppable monster, I could get into that because there's a babyface who could come along, beat them, triumph over them all. But the unstoppable babyface who beats every single heel and every single babyface that comes across them, I couldn't buy into it. I never could. Triple H was the only true extent that I could stop at when it comes to unstoppable babyface. But as far as those other guys goes, Goldberg was the prime example of that. I could not get into it, and because of that reason, I never really liked Goldberg. I just didn't. I still don't to this day, and even now, when Goldberg is beating Brock Lesnar and destroying Kevin Owens for Universal Championship, it just makes me dislike Goldberg even more. A lot more than I should. But, what WWE doesn't like to tell you about Goldberg is that Goldberg has been beaten before. Believe it or not, Goldberg has been beaten before. Now, by a lot, and I mean a lot of these finishes, if not all of these finishes, are kind of screwy finishes. Goldberg has been pinned before. And I'm not talking about DQs, countouts, or draws, or 3-on-3s, multi-man. I'm talking about one-on-one matches. Goldberg has been pinned. And I can name 4 of these guys. So, for all you little kiddies who just heard about Goldberg, here's a little history lesson for you. Here are the 4 men who have beaten Goldberg one-on-one. I'm not going to be counting Evolution since that was a 3-on-1. I'm also not going to be counting Triple H since he only beaten Goldberg in multi-man matches. So, you can take Triple H out of this equation. I'm also not going to be counting the Royal Rumble match, even though Goldberg was eliminated in that match by Kurt Angle and by The Undertaker in 2 Royal Rumble matches. I'm not going to be counting that because it's multi-man match. Anyways, let's move on. So, the 4th man who has beaten Goldberg is Scott Steiner at WCW Fall Brawl 2000. In a no disqualification match that saw an interference by Vince Russo and Midaja, or whatever the hell her name is. Pipes, chairs, steel steps, tables, everything had to be used in this match in order to get the hard and of the stick on Goldberg's end. After Scott Steiner hit Goldberg over the head with his steel pipe, knocking him out, he then went for a recliner, which was the camel clutch, and Goldberg was unconscious at the time when submission was locked in, so the referee called the match. Now, the running trend in a lot of these are going to be that either it was a no disqualification match or there was interference, so bear with me now. But we can say that Scott Steiner has beaten Goldberg by technical knockout. Third man is Booker T from WCW Nitro, July 24th of 2000. In yet another no disqualification match that saw Booker T attack Goldberg before the match because of his acts on Stevie Ray, we saw an interference from Jeff Jarrett and the Cat, disguised as referee, hitting Goldberg with a feline kick. Booker T would capitalize on with a bookend, pinning Goldberg for the 3 counts. We get on to number 2, Bret Hart, a man who has beaten Goldberg not once, not twice, but 3 different occasions. Yes, I kid you not, Bret Hart has beaten Goldberg 3 times. Televised tapings, at least. So I'm going to go over them right now. The first instance was at WCW Nitro on October 25th, 1999. This was by the interference of the Outsiders. So, but we're still going to count it anyway. The second one was at WCW Starrcade 1999, which was December 19th, 1999. There was no interference, and the match was actually good. It was actually good pacing and a lot of back and forth. Bret Hart definitely sold his knee, which I always gotta give credit to Bret Hart for being one of the best men at selling their injuries. But the one fault in this match is that the ending was basically a Montreal screw job, but reversed. Roddy Piper came out as the referee. He called for the match as soon as Bret Hart locked in his sharpshooter and rewarded him the World Heavyweight Championship. Screwy finish nonetheless, but Bret Hart got a submission victory over Goldberg. And then in the last instance, WCW Nitro, December 20th, 1999, an interference by the NWO, which led to Bret Hart actually joining the NWO. Roddy Piper came out to save Goldberg, but the ending of this match was just so weird. He came out and he got attacked by NWO. It looked like he was pinning Goldberg. By the time the referee was counting, it looked like Roddy Piper was pinning Goldberg. And the referee counted to 3, and Bret Hart wins, even though he didn't pin Goldberg. I don't know, the finish of this match was very screwy. I don't get it, but nonetheless, this was Bret Hart's 3rd victory over Goldberg. And last but not least, the most infamous Bill Goldberg loss was Kevin Nash, WCW Starrcade 1998, December 27th, 1998. The infamous cattle prod finish, with which Goldberg entered in this match with a 173-0 victory over all WCW wrestlers, which I believe is pretty much exaggerated, but nonetheless, he entered in this match. Kevin Nash came into this match. They had a nice back and forth. We saw interference from Vince Russo and Bam Bam Bigelow after the ref was knocked out, because you know the referee always has to be knocked out for some reason. Referee was knocked out. Vince Russo, Bam Bam Bigelow came out. Then Scott Hall out of nowhere with a cattle prod tased Goldberg, disarming him, leaving him disoriented. Kevin Nash capitalized on this, hitting him with a jackknife for the pin, and Kevin Nash trumps over Goldberg. This was a quick video. That was it. That was the 4 men who have beaten Goldberg before. Now I can go down a whole list of people who Goldberg has beaten, because the list is nearly endless, because Goldberg has a very clean win-loss record when it comes to WWE and WCW, as well as New Japan and all that jazz. Goldberg has a very clean record. Now, Goldberg has recently beaten Brock Lesnar and Kevin Owens to become the Universal Champion, going into his match, what could be his last wrestling match, at WrestleMania when he faces Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Should be an interesting match. I do believe Brock Lesnar is going to beat him. Will it be clean? Is the question, because anytime Goldberg has lost, it was never clean, a decisive win. Even when they had the WrestleMania 20 match, Brock Lesnar lost, clean decisive victory, because he always gets it. But the running trend in Goldberg matches is Goldberg always loses because of an interference, because of a screw job, because the referee was knocked out. Never lost clean. No, everyone can say that. He never officially lost clean. But in his WrestleMania 33 match, can Goldberg be pinned clean by a guy who was pinned in 1 minute 26 seconds by a guy who was eliminated by Goldberg very faintly, easily? Can we really believe that Brock Lesnar can beat Goldberg and be the first person to beat Goldberg clean? I don't know. They've built Goldberg up for years up to this point. If Brock Lesnar can do it, awesome. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Just a little quick video I wanted to make on the whole Goldberg stint. Once again, I'm still not a big Goldberg fan. Probably never will be. Am I looking forward to this match with Brock Lesnar? Not really. Really am not. But nonetheless, I will be looking forward to Brock Lesnar beating Goldberg. Anyways, I love you guys. So I'll talk to you all later. Like this video. Comment down below. Do you like Goldberg? Are you a Goldberg fan? Do you hate Goldberg? Comment down below. Let me know what your opinions on Goldberg are. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.